All right, y'all. Before we get started, before we jump to Italy, I want to do a big shout out to Legacy Photo Lab. Legacy Photo Lab processed and scanned all the film that you'll see in this episode. These guys are super hardworking, the best in the business, if you ask me. And they've been doing my films, honestly, since I started this YouTube channel. So if you want to dive back into some old episodes and kind of see some more work that they've done, check it out. The colors are always popping. And if you like my colors and kind of the edits and the way that my photos tend to look, you gotta like Legacy Photo because they're making my film photos look super, super tasty. Anyway, quick shout out to Legacy Photo. Use my promo code if you are looking for a photo lab or if you're new to film and you don't know where to go. Legacy. Use my promo code and they'll take care of you guys. All right, y'all. Off to Italy. Yo, welcome to the Honeymoon edition YouTube episode. If you're first time, it's kind of funny of a title. If this is your first time meeting me, Marcus Lloyd, lifestyle photographer based in Brooklyn. But beyond all that, I am traveling through Italy for the next 2 weeks with my beautiful wife, Ariel, who will actually be featured a lot in this episode because I finally convinced her to do some on-camera stuff.
This right here is astronomical. I see you picked up on my ways, I feel responsible.
Eating, we're drinking, we're lounging, we're eating.
And to highlight her photography as well because she's a super, super talented photographer. She's one of my favorite photographers. And I love just seeing her eye and her compositions that she creates right next to me and seeing like the similarities but also like the uniqueness. I think it'll be cool and also have like a surprise, hopefully, project at the end of this. No more. I won't say anymore because I don't want to add any more pressure to her. Anyway, so we made it to Lake Como. This is our second day. Jet lag hit and I didn't wake up early. So it's like, I think it's like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. But it's nice and bright outside. We shot a little bit in Lake Como. Obviously, you'll see all that because I'll start the episode with everything. So, but as of right now, this is our second day in Lake Como. We have a full day, a lot of activities. So I'm really excited about today. Bringing a lot of film. I'm shooting with the Texas Leica. I should have brought it over here. I'm shooting with the Texas Leica, which I've been really, really enjoying, and I feel like I'm getting back into probably shooting with it, trying to shoot with it exclusively. I shot a lot. I just shot a project with it and it felt good to shoot work on film again, and yeah, it's time. So like I even feel that coming back into the mix a lot more for those of you who are fans of the Texas Leica and the work that comes from it. So yeah, there's a lot of Texas Leica, and then I brought the M10 just to kind of fill in the gaps when going to dinners, you know what I'm saying, like light stuff when you just want to keep it chill, but the Texas Leica for the most part. I don't know if I should get into the entire itinerary, whatever. So after this, we're going to Puglia, and we'll spend about 4 days, about 4 days in Puglia, and then we'll make our way to Positano, where we'll spend another 5 days. Excuse me. So that's kind of that's the timeline. That's the itinerary of the trip. It's a lot of activities, a lot going on. It's going to be beautiful. It's already been magical. Lake Como is a dream. Excuse me, y'all. But that's enough talking. Let's get into the episode. I just want to do a proper intro. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. shooting with the Texas Leica. I'm alternating between Portra and Gold 200. Brought both of them. I bought a lot of film, but I bought those two specifically, and I figured it'd be nice to maybe alternate instead of shooting one a ton, because I feel like I would favor Portra, and then I would just like be left with Gold. So I'm trying to like even it out. So this is probably my first super excited scene. This cool vintage car parked outside of Harry's Bar. The light is not great. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but the scene has to be captured. We are currently driving to Bellagio, which is kind of like on the other side of the lake. Oh, it's tight squeeze.
Tight squeeze.
You have more space over here.
Alright, cool.
Nice. Yeah, so we're headed to Bellagio right now. We're gonna hang out there for like 3 hours, I think, before we have dinner. But it's really beautiful drive, and we figured it was time to check in. Baby, you got some words?
I don't have any words. I'm trying to focus on driving, but day 2, Lake Como. It's been super beautiful thus far. Like Marcus said, we're going to Bellagio right now, but tonight we have dinner at this really nice hotel, and we're doing an herb to cocktail class or something like that. Anywho, it's gonna be a good day. We're stoked.
Yeah, it should be about. All right, y'all. brownies and Aperol spritzes for the boat. Where we at, babe?
I don't know. We're at the train station.
Malpensa Express KT.
It's very
Malpensa
early in the morning.
All right, y'all. We just made it to Puglia, and we just checked into our beautiful hotel. And the light is nice and golden right now. So I think I'm gonna shoot some film. I got about pretty much a whole roll of portrait loaded. You see how that light hitting me? Hold on. That light, boom. So it's hitting these other, it's hitting everything else like that too. So feeling inspired. I'm gonna shoot a little bit, then it's time to relax. This is day 4 in Puglia, and yesterday, honestly, the last 2 days we've been just kind of relaxing. We went out to explore the south coast of Puglia, just for a little bit, and that was really beautiful. But today we're kind of getting more into the thick of it. We're stopping in Ostuni right now.
Wait, can I add something? It was beautiful, but it was pretty desolate. It was like off season, and there weren't that many people out and about, which was nice just to see the city for what it is. But the vibes were definitely a little lower there. So we kind of just kicked it and chilled. And like Marcus said, today we're going to Ostuni
and Monopoly. Yeah, and so today is going to be a little more action packed. And honestly, from this point out, the trip kind of, like, we had our relaxing point of the trip, and from here on out it's going to be kind of adventurous, I would say. Definitely from a photo standpoint, which is why you're here. All right, y'all.
So it's Sunday morning. It is 6:04 and we are headed to Bari Airport to drop off the rental car, and then we're going to take the trains from Bari to Naples. We're headed to the Amalfi Coast, crossing our fingers for some good weather because, as you can see, it's raining. Let's do this.
It is the first morning in Positano, and it's raining. It's a little cloudy. Excuse my voice, but that's not gonna stop me from getting out here and seeing this beautiful place. And you know, we're not gonna have any good light or anything, but it'll still be fun to see it quiet before the city wakes up. So yeah, let's go see. Yo, it's another rainy day in Positano. Today, honestly, is worse. It's been raining super hard the whole time. But all that to say, we're about to head out. I'm only bringing the M10 today. To some point, it makes sense to bring only the Texas Leica, because I probably won't be taking many photos, so it kind of suits that situation. But I just feel like keeping it light. It's wet. I want something that I can pocket, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bummer. It's been kind of challenging to like rethink about this trip, especially like coming to Positano, dreaming of coming to a place like this, and it's been like completely like wet and cold the whole time you're here. But tomorrow should get better, so just... As you can see on my face right now, the sun is out, so we are back. morning in Positano. We still have basically a full day, but this will be our last sunrise because it's the last morning. Taking the train back to Milan this evening, but we still have the day, and this is the first day that it's a sunny day from beginning to end. So I'm exhausted, to be honest. We had a late, beautiful family dinner at the top of Positano, which was amazing. But we got out of there late, so I'm a little tired. But I had to keep pushing. I knew that it's, 5:50 right now. Yeah, I'm a little tired, but whatever. I had to get up and shoot sunrise at least one time properly. Every other morning that I've shot out here, it's just been for the sake of it, but it hasn't been great. But now it's gonna be perfect. You guys behind me are cool. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed this incredible Italy episode. This was one for the books. I'm telling you, if you haven't been to Italy, find some time. Like, I know it's getting more popular and more popular, and I'm pretty sure Italy is saturating your IG feed, but it is really as beautiful as all those photos. And the people and the lifestyle and the culture out there actually makes it all better. If you ask me, like, being out there is actually way better than the photos. Some parts were a little more touristy than others, like Lake Como and Positano. But overall, man, shouts out to Italy, man. That was an incredible place, and I'm super grateful we were able to share our honeymoon there. That was amazing. We can't wait to get back. Other news, though, I did want to quickly shout out House of Spoils. They have already picked up one of the photos that I made out in Lake Como, and they're running it as a print over at House of Spoils. It released like yesterday, which is really cool. And I figured it was worth shouting out just in case anybody wants to support me through prints or any other way. That's a cool way to do so. And the fact that they already have a print out before I made the YouTube episode was pretty cool. I don't know how often that happens. That's it. This has been a good episode. I will be back in like a week or two shooting more around New York and everything. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.